is big-time feel. No surprise there. The UFC Hall of Famer and former women's Bantamweight champion, the great Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is a box office hit. Every time her name sits atop the marquee, the stars come out.
Yes.
From her UFC debut with the quick submissions to Jean LaBelle standing next to the octagon with the timer. Everything was always a spectacle, and Ronda had the skills to back it up.
I remember being at weddings and bar mitzvahs back in 2011, getting texts from guys like Sean Shelby. Dude, you gotta see what Ronda Rousey just did. And it didn't take her long to enter the mainstream, successfully defended the title several times. Ronda Rousey back and perhaps with a point to prove here tonight. Rowdy Ronda Rousey graces the proving ground. This time she wants to leave with the belt. All right, so Valentina Shevchenko back on the proven ground here tonight. You gotta think some of these super fights are gonna materialize at this stage of her career. Perhaps a trilogy with Amanda Nunes, potentially a title defense against Zhang Weili. But make no mistake about it, at 125 pounds, she has distanced herself from the pack.
Yes, there is a lot out there for Valentina. Super fights are on the horizon, but the only time that those present themselves is whenever you have really dominated the division that you fight in. Valentina has done that. She has beaten everyone, and she has dominated most of them. So let's see if tonight she can once again get her hand raised and look at some of those things that are out there for her to accomplish.
7 title defenses and counting for Shevchenko. She moved down to 125 pounds back in 2017. And needless to say, she has not looked back. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this women's Bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. So here's the former UFC Bantamweight champion and fighting pioneer, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. You can't tell the story of women in mixed martial arts without mentioning the name Ronda Rousey. Tonight she tries to get back to her bread and butter and what brought her to the top of the sport. All right, early on here in round 1, and a nice job by her to immediately get the clinch. Now we'll see if she can change levels and get this fight to the ground.
She knew where she needed to be, and she got there. This is the first aspect of the fight that she needed to win, and she has done exactly that. What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Now goes to the uppercut. Well, Rousey's strike attempt there is blocked. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this.
Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight now. All right, so now she chooses to bail on the submission, preferring to maintain a dominant position.
Very smart. It was a wise decision, and you can see her fight IQ on display there, not giving up a position to try to chase a submission.
Shevchenko's going for the sub here. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, she got out. How good is that?
Nice transition. This is a terrible position. Great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success.
Shevchenko's in half guard. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, trip off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. She lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. Lead kick is true there by Valentina Shevchenko. Oh, and there's another leg kick. Just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fighter.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle right in front of a hungry lion. Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, great submission defense.
That was nice.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would say.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet. What a tight arm bar. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Massive shot from the top. High-level grappling on display here as she finds a way out and reverses the position.
All right, so now we see some bruising on that calf on the left.
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Oh, huge left.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Oh, no way, spinning back fist. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Rousey gets hit with a kick.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Now, back and forth we go. These women are absolute warriors. Final seconds of the round. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Round two next. All right, you're just taking it down way too easily. Okay, you're better than this. I need you to focus on sprawling. Do not focus on punching her. All right, could be razor thin as we await the judges' scorecards. Some replays for you. You're going to see a lot of submission attempts here. She really went for it tonight.
If you're a person that loves jiu-jitsu, if you're a person that loves submissions, you would love this fight because she never rested. She never stopped chasing the finish. And I believe in those actions, in those visuals, it will allow the judges to score in her favor.
Round two underway. The clock has now begun for our next round. We saw some pretty good submission attempts in that previous round. Do you expect where that be from here, Jim?
Both of these fighters are grapple-heavy fighters, and that is exactly what they are going to do. They're going to continue to attack submission attempts and see who first can get the finish.
Well, Rousey's back to the side control now.
Oh, nice. And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast. Look at that, going into the armbar. Oh, and that looks tight.
Oh, she better tap her. That thing's gonna snap.
John, she's gonna break her arm. She's gonna break her arm.
Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now.
Gotta be careful here. Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ronda Rousey. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to move on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Ooh, she's setting up an arm bar now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. She's working hard for the armbar now. All she's got to do is get her to unlock her hands, and she's almost there.
Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back.
Oh, she made that one count.
And now she has her back.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Gotta shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Well, on paper, she had a decided grappling advantage coming in, and whether it comes to the takedowns, the ground control, that is exactly how it has played out tonight.
She's doing a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job of getting the fight exactly where she needs it to be. Not many people can dominate an opponent in the way that she has to this point.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, trip off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, arms in tight. Oh, what a transition as she goes belly down.
She's getting all of her weight on the top of that arm. There it is.
Ha, she got out.
She got the submission and defense going. What a beautiful display by this young lady.
Nice positional control here. Oh, nice elbow right to the head. Making all these shots count. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Rousey. Well, she's not slowing down. She has already landed a ton of significant strikes, and you got to think her coaches are going to be absolutely thrilled with this effort tonight.
They're going to be fired up. They have to be so excited to watch everything that they saw in the gym during training camp come together and be put on display inside the octagon.
Shevchenko's now dealing with a cheek cut. Well, Rousey's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, she's got the arm tight.
She's got it isolated.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
A series of punches from the top here by Shevchenko. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to a leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Big right hand for Valentina. Shevchenko lands her. Able to check the high kick. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Rousey. Takedown defense is there. Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Oh, she is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, Rousey's thigh really starting to show signs of bruising now. That is a deep shade of purple. Well-placed kick there by Valentina Shevchenko. Big power shot there.
She throws her jab and she sticks her chin up in the air when she jabs. She needs to keep that chin. Oh!
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond.
He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them.
Big elbow there, Lance.
Oh, nice level change. God, she's hurt. She's done. It looks like it's over.
Back to the feet. Oh, big knee to the body.
Oh, uppercut.
Immediately gets the underhook. Now she gains some separation. Shevchenko's eye now closing up. Leg kick out.
No wasted motions on those kicks. There's no tell. Another one. Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, beautiful straight left hand. While Rousey's left calf starting to show signs of bruising, courtesy of those leg kicks.
Oh! In a ton of trouble right now.
Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie.
Now the two separate for the clinch.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, Superman punch is good. Great vision, great defensive instincts by her there as she continues to block the majority of these shots coming her way.
Her hands are always where they're supposed to be.
Rousey's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Another big takedown.
Shevchenko's back in full guard now.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Shevchenko's eye looks so swollen now.
She's setting up an armbar. She's got it very tight.
Oh, looks like to me. Oh, she's out. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Rousey.
She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie.
With a strike over there, I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Listen to me. Looking back. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Shevchenko's eye has never looked worse, candidly. The cut man's going to get in there and hopefully put some end swell on that, or that eye's going to swell shut, DC. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw walk into the octagon. She has not been good defensive. She's got to change something. Maybe a takedown. She's got to limit the punches landing to stop all this swelling.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so...
Oh, she's over here.
Oh, my goodness. Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar tie.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect. Well, she has had a steady diet of jabs and other strikes, and now her face is really starting to swell.
Her face is really starting to swell. She's been battered, she's been bruised, she's been beat up, and right now, she has to do something to try and change it, get to the clinch. She cannot take many more shots to her head like this.
That's good defense to get that guard up. Oh, more of the same. She lands again, and the swelling continues to increase on her opponent.
Man, she's so fast. She's so good at targeting certain areas of her opponent's head, and now you see that swelling starting to abate.
All right, she's setting up for a submission now.
She's looking for a finish on the ground. She's got it tight.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor.
And now she's in mount.
The ground strike's starting to pile up. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. Well, a bloody mess it is not, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It just keeps advancing because she keeps getting hit in the same spot. She has got to move her head.
Oh, she ate another calf kick there. I'm not even sure she has the ability to check at this point.
She doesn't even have the ability. She's lost. Right now, she has been thoroughly confused by how her opponent is landing this kick over and over again. Unbelievable.
All right, nice transition into full guard. If you're the top fighter, where do you go from here?
Try to posture up with some big ground and pound off, which will lead to you passing the half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, she's getting more swollen in that area by the minute. Nicely done to attack it yet again.
I need you to fight back.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ronda Rousey. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. Rousey's right back to the full mount. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Excellent ground and pound there by Rousey.
Right there.
Oh, man, you can see her head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
All right, so she has already visibly hurt her opponent, wisely continuing to attack that cut.
Yeah, continue to attack the cut. John, she's tremendous. You know, you and I rave about this young lady striking. You give her a target, and she is going to continue to attack it. Great job.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
You're winning here.
Oh, great block there. Oh, goes to the spinning kick now, but she misses. Shevchenko's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-on-one. Oh, she's been setting up that weapon all night. She did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night.
Let's go. Keep moving forward now.
All right, look for her to go back to that overhand here again. Seemingly when she has gone to it tonight, it has been there. Let's see if she goes back to it again now.
Doing great. Breathe and relax.
Final seconds of round 4. Could be the beginning of the end here. 20 down, 5 to go. All right, well, that is some severe swelling around her eye right now, and she's headed back to the stool. You know she wants to stay in the fight, as tough a customer as we have, but I'm not sure she can even see out of that eye at this point in time. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Our next round is getting underway here. A lot of fighters say, DC, there's nothing worse than when cardio abandons you on fight night. It doesn't appear to be an issue for these two.
That will not be a problem for both these two young ladies. They are both very ready to fight, had very successful long training camps, and it's showing in their ability to continue to fight at such a high pace.
Nice takedown defense there, and promptly scrambles back to her feet. Well done.
She lands a huge leg kick. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, man, another nice leg kick is there. Huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, land. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Great commitment to the kicking game.
Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of it.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Back and forth we go. One of the better fights of the year, unless, of course, you like defense. A lot of damage being doled out on both sides.
A lot of damage being doled out. Both of these women are doing a great job of standing on a quarter, standing in a phone booth, and just beating each other up. It's gonna be
throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
She gets to the single pop.
Oh, it looks like she's setting up for a submission now.
She is so good on the ground. Oh, that sub is tight.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survives.
Well, it is a bloody Saturday in the octagon tonight. Both of these women, I think, leaving a piece of themselves in the octagon.
Absolutely. They are leaving a piece of themselves, and I don't know if they have any issues with it. They knew this was going to be tough. I just didn't expect to see both of them this beat up as we get towards the end of the round. Oh.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally, ooh, looks like another submission attempt now.
That is tight.
You gotta be kidding me, how'd she get out again? Oh, another ground strike lands, no surprise to see her continue to target that cut.
Great job making her opponent recognize she's not gonna just lay on her back. She's still being offensive.
Ooh, she's got it tight.
Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position.
Now Rousey's back in full mount. Oh, she gets the strike through again and continues to go after that bad cut. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Rousey. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Come on, you gotta keep your hands up for me now.
She's stepping over the mount here. Great submission defense on display tonight. She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, she's got head movement even off of her back, huh? Nice slip there.
She's being proactive. She's not sitting and waiting until her opponent throws. She's moving in advance, and it's allowing her to evade these strikes.
1 minute to go in the fight.
And now she's in mount.
Oh, you know how tough she is, but that swollen area is getting more critical with every passing strike. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, she's got her back. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Rousey.
Oh, right into mount.
All things considered, pretty good defense off of her back here. She's avoiding a lot of these strikes. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Rowdy Ronda
All right, so another seminal moment in a career full of them for Ronda Rousey here tonight. She continues the celebration there with her corner, and why not enjoy it? Certainly with